Hi GED 616 friends, my name is Veronica Romero and I'm going to be teaching you about reciprocal teaching. Reciprocal teaching is an instructional method that involves guided practice of 4 reading comprehension strategies: clarification, questioning, summary, and prediction. In reciprocal teaching, the role of the teacher is to provide modeling, scaffolding, feedback, and explanation for the students. Both the teacher and the students cooperate in making efforts of understanding the material that is being taught. Now, there are several main ideas associated with reciprocal teaching. Students should be seen as the teachers while they teach their peers, younger students, and adults as well. It is important to ensure that the same materials and contents are taught to the students in order to better understanding over time. In reciprocal teaching, the underlying belief is that learning is best when the students teach others. Now, I want you to think of school as a car dealership. There are different departments in schools, such as administration, custodial, physical education, support staff, similar to the different departments that you'd find at a car dealership, whether that be rental cars, auto shop, customer service, sales, etc. A sales representative is like a teacher, meant to guide the customer through the buying of a car. The customer is like the student, working through the process with help from the sales representative. However, in order to enhance the car buying experience, the customer wants to feel like they are in control and that they have the final decision on which car to buy. The student, or the customer, needs to assume the role of the teacher, in this case, the car buying expert. Now, let's look at the 4 stages of reciprocal teaching in terms of buying a car at a car dealership. The first stage in reciprocal teaching is clarification. In this stage, questions should be formulated in order to define words or phrases that are hard to understand, unfamiliar, or ones that could be misinterpreted. I want you to think of this stage as the lobby vending machine at the car dealership. Now, you get to the dealership and you're a little bit nervous and wondering if you look old enough to be buying your first car. In order to help with the nerves, you go to the vending machine to get some snacks, hoping that some food might calm the rumbling in your stomach. And as you look through your snack options, you begin to wonder what type of car you really want to buy and what factors go into that type of car. Your thoughts wander from hot Cheetos to the type of car you want, the mileage, buying versus leasing, warranties, and what price range you can actually afford with your student loans. It's important to answer these questions before meeting with the sales rep. This way, there will be no miscommunication when it comes to buying the car that you want and making sure that all the factors are considered. This is also a time to think of the questions you will have in order to help you make the right decision and understand all of the information about the car. The next stage in reciprocal teaching is questioning. During this section, why and how questions should be asked to create a shared understanding of the paragraph or section. These questions should lead to additional questions or discussion of the section within the group. If a disagreement arises between the students, it may be necessary to read the passage again for better understanding. I want you to think of this questioning phase as the sales representative's name tag. Once you've settled in, and you've decided on some Fig Newtons as your snack from the vending machine, you notice someone walking towards you. You soon realize that this is your sales rep and focus in on that name tag as he leads you to his office. You spend a few minutes asking, "How's your day going?" followed by his questions of what type of car are you looking to buy and what type of make and model. From this exchange, you begin to feel a little bit better. He is the expert, but you've come prepared and seem to surprise him with your knowledge. Your questions also help you better understand the process. You begin to feel like you are the teacher as you head out to the lot to look at the car you have in mind to buy. The next stage in reciprocal teaching is the summary stage. In this stage, important details should be pointed out and paraphrased in a way that helps students get the main idea of what is being read. This is the stage that helps students make sure that they know just what they have read and gives them ideas of what the next paragraph will be about. Now, I want you to think of the summary stage as the new car. So you and the sales representative both walk out to the lot and then you see it, the car you've been wanting. The information for the car is the same for everyone, but you feel deep down that you've done your homework and this is the car for you. As you look over the car, you listen to the sales representative explain all the features and you begin to better understand the vehicle as important information is pointed out. The rep allows you to make observations, ask questions, which really makes you feel like the decision is truly yours. You begin to envision what will come next as the rep hands you the keys for your first test drive. The final stage in reciprocal teaching is prediction. In this stage, students are encouraged to make a guess on what the author is going to talk about next. These predictions should be made using prior knowledge found in the text and that the students learned during the previous steps. This provides an opportunity for the students to critically assess the author's purpose and provoke imagination. As you test drive the car, you think about all the information you went over with the sales rep, questions you still have, and you begin to predict what life will be like with this car. By driving the car, you are becoming more acquainted with the idea of driving that particular car each day. As you pull back into the dealership, you decide, based on what you've learned, to buy the car, your very first adult purchase. Even though this was the first major decision you've made on your own, you feel you were in control the whole time. You felt like the teacher. You sign the dotted line and drive off the lot with a brand new car. I hope that this analogy between car dealership and school gave you a better understanding of reciprocal teaching and its practices. Thanks for watching.